Hello Aries, and welcome to your reading. Aries, we are going to see what the Divine wants you to know this week. So Divine, what is the subject matter that Aries needs to know about? What is this reading all about for Aries? Okay, so the card that you have is telling us that this reading is all about temptation. Interesting. I'm trying to focus on this card. So that is our subject matter. All right. Let's get some clarification from the Divine what that is all about. Divine, you gave Aries the card about temptation. Can you please give me the cards to elaborate on that message? What is temptation all about? What is the message that Aries needs to know about temptation? All right. Okay. Just have to feel that the energies are right before we get our cards. All right, I feel good. Okay, so let's get our tarot cards to see what temptation is all about. All right, so should we get one more card? Yes, let's get one more card. Why not? And then, as you know by now, Aries, we always get the Divine to close off our reading with our oracle cards. So Divine, what is the final message that you have for Aries? That was fast and quick. So we will look at this card at the end of this reading. Aries, you have two major arcana cards that you need to pay attention to. The second card and the third card is a major arcana card. So they really hold the weight of this reading. So it's important to pay attention to those. So what is going on? Well, you are starting off this reading blindfolded to a situation, not seeing some truth and some facts for what they are. Once you remove your emotions, once you separate yourself from this situation, you are being told that you are currently blindfolded to some truths. You are feeling like you are bound by a situation and you're feeling powerless. You're giving your power away. And not only that, the Divine is asking you to remove yourself from this situation and then look at this situation from a detached point of view. Because when you do, you're going to start seeing some truths that you haven't seen when you were all up in your emotions regarding this situation. Once you detach yourself from this situation, you can see the truth and the facts for what they truly are. Because we are seeing that the next card is calling for you to have that energy of having a good judgment about this situation. Again, looking at the facts, not being attached to a situation, and really looking for anything that you might have missed because you were feeling powerless, you were feeling bound to this situation. But by having that energy of looking at this situation from a detached point of view, you are then able to finally release and surrender what no longer serves you. Release and surrender yourself from this situation, because the Judgment card is a major arcana card. And by being wise, by having discernment, you'll be able to make the right decisions about this situation that is currently going on. The Judgment card is the card that really operates on a spiritual level even, because it talks about that renewal, that energy of being accountable to whatever has gone on here. You're looking at this situation, you're taking responsibility, you're being accountable for your part that you played in this situation, and then you are releasing, surrendering any guilty emotions, feelings that no longer serve you. Because sometimes we are in situations, because these situations need to teach us something. And when we've learned everything we need to learn, we are a lot wiser. We are a lot stronger, braver, and tougher. And so the Judgment card is that card of enlightenment, because you are now shedding light to this situation. And in doing so, you're going to feel a lot freer because you are surrendering the ghosts of the past that are here haunting you. They don't belong in your future. So here you're standing here and saying, okay, I am releasing everything. And going forward, it feels like this is a new you that you're then stepping forward with. You're traveling a lot lighter. Your heart is light. You can breathe. You have clarity. And not only that, the next card that we have is another major arcana card. And this major arcana card is another card that operates on that spiritual level. So now the divine is saying that once you have been in this energy of judging the situation, releasing, surrendering, and letting go, now you are in that energy of what shall I do next? In the future, what do I want? Where am I going? Who am I? You're asking the hard questions. And in doing so, the divine is asking you to be in this energy of the hanged man. The energy of the hanged man is that energy where you are pausing your life. You are stopping. You're looking at things from a different perspective. Looking at things in a way that you've never looked at them before. Because now your heart is clean. You're light. You've turned a major new chapter. And going forward, you're saying to yourself, I don't want to make the mistakes that I've made in the past. And when you are in this energy of the hanged man, this is when the divine will give you information, clarity, visions. And not only that, this is that moment where you could have that epiphany. Suddenly the penny drops and you know what to do next. I really like the energy of the hanged man because not only are you in that energy of surrendering, that energy of, I don't know everything. So I'm going to connect with the divine and ask for guidance, ask for information. And in being able to connect with the divine is giving you the light that is going to help you see you forward, creating a happier future that you're wanting to have. So now once you gain this clarity that is here, we see you now being brave, being the Knight of Swords, having that clarity, that mental clarity about where you are going, why you're going there, what are your hopes, your dreams, your desires, this new chapter, what is it all about? So we see you here now, ready to go and shoot down your goals, ready to go and chase your goals down because you are traveling lighter. You're knowing where you're going and why you're going there. And then we're seeing that you're being elevated from the energy of the Knight of Swords to the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is that energy where we see you here, feeling happy, feeling joyous, looking back at where you've come from and feeling like, wow, I've made it. I am thankful that I was brave enough to release, to surrender, and to let go. And then I was in that energy of connecting with the divine so that the divine can give me that light. And we're still seeing you here following that light that the divine gave you when you were in that energy of introspection, meditation, when you were in this energy of the hanged man. The divine gave you that light that was going to guide you. And then we saw you being brave, being that knight, chasing down your dreams. And then here, being the Queen of Wands, still having that light and still looking at that light to guide you forward. Because you're understanding that you have to rely on your intuition. You have to rely on that divine guidance. And by doing so, you get better and better and better in the decisions that you're making, in the life experiences that you're experiencing. You're leveling up, you're upgrading yourself. And not only that, we see you being in a really good place and being happy. So we saw that you had the energy of temptation. And the divine here is saying that at some point, as you are here in this energy of making that judgment of what you need to surrender, what you need to release, and what you need to let go, at this point, it could just be tempting to go back into the past, into your comfort zone. And the divine is saying, do not be tempted to go back into the past. The past has nothing to offer you. It is time to turn back and wave the past goodbye. Release that ghost. Release this ghost. Turn around and start walking towards your future. Do not be tempted to going back. If this is a relationship that you're surrendering and letting go, at some point, your ex could get in touch and say, hey, let's work things out. And you're understanding that the divine is saying, no, it is time to completely wipe the slate clean and start off writing a whole new chapter about your life. And it's got nothing to do with what has happened in the past. Release these ghosts, turn around and go and claim the future that we saw that was here for you. Being brave, leveling up and claiming that joy that is on the cards. So the final card from the divine, that final message that we wanted the divine to give us, is about protection. And so this card is telling you to call back your power, cut the cords, soul revival. So what that means is, we saw you here in that energy of the Judgment card, cutting the cords, releasing them and letting them go. And we saw you here again, being told by the divine that you might be getting tempted to go back to the past. But no, it is time to claim back your power, to put the past behind you, to protect yourself and your future, and to be brave enough to go and claim these brilliant energies of the Queen of Wands that is here. So this is that energy of, if your ex, if the past comes calling back, be in that energy of saying, no, enough is enough. I'm no longer bound to the future. I have broken those chains and I am free. Because you can see that our protection card, our images are in that energy of protecting themselves, saying no and blocking anything that comes calling back from the past, tempting them to go back. So this is the reading that I have for you, Aries. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And I'm going to see you in my next video. It's a goodbye for now.